Good morning, students. In the last session, we were discussing about practical related with flip-flops. In continuation with that, we will discuss again on some more flip-flops. Okay, and we will see its VHDL code and simulate that using a test bench. Okay. In the last session, yeah, I'll first share my screen. So we were discussing about T flip-flop. Already we have discussed about D flip-flop. We have simulated VHDL code for that. And then after that we were discussing about T flip-flop. Okay. Again, I will just open its test bench code also. Then, uh, okay. So this is the code that we have already written in the last session. So we have used IEEE library that will be by default included in the VHDL code. So that is there. Then entity that we have declared with the ports tick and clock, these are the input ports, and Q and Q bar, these are the output ports. Okay. After that we have returned the architecture. So declared architecture where we have given the name for that architecture as a behavioral, and that is we are mentioning for the entity TFF. So here we have declared one signal which is temp, which is std underscore logic type. Okay, and after that we have returned the process, that is the process is declared with the sensitivity parameter clock, where with the rising edge of clock, what we want, if t is equal to 0, then whatever is the temp value that will be assigned as a new temp value. Okay, and then if t is equal to 1, that means if t is equal to 0 condition becomes false, that means t becomes equal to 1, then temp is equal to not of temp. Okay, then end of this if statement, then end of the outer if loop, and then end of the process. Okay, and after that we are initializing q that is equal to temp, we are declaring, okay, or we are assigning, not a initializing, but we are assigning q value to the temp, okay, and q bar to not of temp. Okay, and then end of this architecture. So already we wrote this program in the last session, but we found error while simulating this. Okay, so it was for your homework that you need to tell me what is the error in that code. Okay, so this is the test bench. Okay, I think we have declared all this, we are stimulated all these inputs, okay, after certain time period, so that we have done. Okay, so you need to tell me what is the error in this code. Shall I run this code once again, so that you will once again get the idea? I'll just go here. This is the test bench. Okay, I'll just directly simulate this behavioral model. So here you can see that though we are changing input, that is a t value, but still you are not getting the right or correct outputs. Okay, so q is also remaining uninitialized, and q bar, that is also remaining uninitialized. That means this is not the output which we are expecting. Okay, so that means this whatever we have written in this code, that somewhere there is a error. Okay, and we need to debug that. So tell me what is the error. I'll just close this window of the simulation. Okay, yes. Now you need to tell me what is the error. Okay, आपण काय केलं? What we have done? We have taken clock as the sensitivity parameter for this process. Okay, so these statements, these are going to be executed sequentially whenever there is a change in the clock. Okay, so if there is a change in the clock, so clock event, that will clock apostrophe event, that will check for whether there is a change in the clock signal, from whether it is changing its logic level. And if clock is become equal to 1, that means if clock is equal to going to be 1, then if t is equal to 0, temp is assigned to the value, that is a temp. Okay, else if t is equal to 1, temp is not of temp. That means whatever is the earlier value. Now here we are mentioning q that we are going to assign as a temp. That means actually this temp value will have the value of q. Okay, so the current state of the output that will be assigned as a, that we are declaring as a temp. Okay, and then here what is meaning of this? If t is equal to 0, next state will remain as a current state. Okay, so as we know that in a t flip flop, if t is equal to 0, then whatever is the state of the output, that remains as it is. But if t is equal to 1, then it toggles, and whatever is the current state, that changes to the another logic level. That means if it is a 1, then it goes to 0, and if it is 0, then it goes to 1. So that is why we have used temp, that we are assigning to the not of temp. ओके, इथे जी काही करंट स्टेट असणार आहे तिचा आपण नेक्स्ट स्टेट साठी काय होणार आहे त्याचं आपण इन्व्हर्जन करणार आहे. ओके, सो नॉट ऑफ टेम्प. ठीक आहे, सो टेल मी व्हाट इज द एरर इन दिस कोड. संध्या, पायल, ओके. आपण काय केलं की आपण एक टेम्पररी सिग्नल घेतलाय की ज्याच्या तो आपण ऍज अ करंट स्टेट म्हणून कन्सिडर करतो. ठीक आहे, पण आपण ती करंट स्टेट काय आहे ती इनिशियली मेन्शनच नाही केली, and that is why we are getting an error. So here whenever we are assigning this signal or whenever we are declaring this signal, that time we need to state its initial value, and so we will initialize this value, okay, as a 0. Okay, and then let us save this. So let us go for the checking of this syntax. Okay, so it is successful. So now let us check, simulate this test bench. And now you can see the change. Okay. Now here you can see that when t is equal to 0, as we have initialized temp value that is equal to 0, that means we are making q is equal to 0. Obviously, q bar will be equal to 1 in that case. Now it will remain as it is, this value, till okay, t is equal to 0. Now here t becomes 1, but at this stage, as clock signal is uh, not going to be 1, so it will remain as a, q will remain as a 0 only. Now here there is a clock event, clock is changing from 0 to 1 and it is becoming 1. So at that instant, whatever is the, if the value of t is equal to 1, then output value will toggle. So it will change from 0 to 1. Okay, and that is why q bar will change from 1 to 0. Okay, so this is a toggle flip flop. Now here you can see, now this value is going to remain as till again when t becomes as a 1. Now here t becomes 0. Okay, but as t becomes 0, so whatever is the value of q and q bar, that will remain as it is. So it will remain, q will remain as a 1 and q bar will remain as a 0. Now here again, once again t becomes 1, so at the rising edge of clock again there will be change in a q and q bar. So here this value toggles. So as earlier value of q is a 1, so next value will become as a 0, and here q bar will become 1 from 0. Okay, so this is the t flip flop. Okay, so सगळ्यांच्या लक्षात आलं आपलं काय चुकलं होतं, काय एरर होती आपली, की आपण इनिशियली जो टेम्प सिग्नल डिक्लेअर केला होता त्याला इनिशियल व्हॅल्यू दिली नव्हती आणि त्याच्यामुळे आपलं, कारण तो जो इनिशियलायझेशन प्रोसेसच आपण न केल्यामुळे आपला एरर येत होता. ओके, सो दॅट इज द टी फ्लिप फ्लॉप. ओके, so we have now checked for the VHDL code of D flip flop, then T flip flop. Now let us go for the another type of flip flop. Okay, so let as we know that SR latch. Okay, SR latch that does not have any clock signal. Okay, so it is a without clock. But when we are considering flip flop, so it has a clock. So let us check for the clocked SR flip flop. Okay, we are not going to check for the SR flip flop, SR latch. Or okay, so first of all, let us have SR latch and then we will do modification in that. Okay, so I'll just give the name as the SR latch. Okay, and then I'm doing this in the same project. Okay, so I'll have this as a VHDL module. Okay, so you need to select a source type, otherwise there will be a error. Okay, so automatically this सेशन विल गेट क्लोज्ड. ओके, तो जर तुम्ही ते मॉड्यूल सिलेक्ट नाही केलं तर ते तुमचं एरर येईल आणि मग ते क्लोज होऊन जाईल, कारण तुम्ही तिथे काहीच मेन्शन नाही केलं. सो यू नीड टू सिलेक्ट अ सोर्स टाईप. ओके, कधी कधी आपण गडबडीत विसरून जातो की ते सिलेक्ट करायचं आहे ते आणि मग तुमचा एरर येतो. सो जस्ट check this. Okay, now let us for the SR flip latch. Okay, I'm not saying now flip flop, but it is a latch. What are the ports? Sushma, are you there? SR latch ला काय काय इनपुट्स आहेत?
S and R.
S and R. Okay, S and R. These are the inputs and outputs.
Q bar.
Q and Q bar. Yes. So let us keep this architectural name as a behavioral only, and let us go next. Okay. So this is the summary. Let us finish that, and we will have this. Okay. So S is the input port, which is of the STD underscore logic type. R is again the input port. Q and Q bar. These are the output ports. Okay. So now tell me what will be there in architecture. What are the different statements that we need to assign in this architecture? Okay, how this works? SR latch. Q is equal nothing but if we look for the Boolean expression of the output Q of SR latch, then it is nothing but if we are using NAND gate, then it is a Q bar NAND R. Okay, and Q bar is nothing but Q NAND S. Okay, so let us have this expressions Q that we are going to assign as a Q bar NAND R S. Just check whatever I am typing, is it correct or not? Okay, so it will have this much code only. So okay. So what is the error in these two? Can anybody read out? Parameter Q bar. Okay, this is error at this line 42. So it is a uh, parameter Q bar of mode out cannot be associated with formal parameter of mode in. Okay, similar error is there. Parameter Q of mode out cannot be associated with formal parameter of mode in. Okay, what is meaning of this? Q and Q bar that we have declared as the output ports. Okay, but here in this expression we are using this as a input ports, because when we are executing this instruction we are taking Q that we are going to assign as a Q bar NAND S. Okay, so that means we are taking Q bar as an input. Okay, as well as for this expression Q bar that we have assigned as a Q NAND R, that means we are assigning a Q, or we are taking Q as a input. Okay, but actually these are not a inputs, we have assigned it as a output puts. So what we need to do here? So what changes we need to do in this program?
मॅम स्क्रीन दिसत नाही.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here, what is the error? We as we have declared this Q and Q bar as a output port, so we cannot use this as an input port. So what we can do, we can instead of using this as an output port, we can go for this as a buffer. Save this again. Okay, and then here now we have completed this syntax checking successfully. So now let us write a test bench code for this. Just check, I am associating this source with SR latch. Okay, so that means it will create a test bench for that SR latch only. SR latch DB, okay, SR latch. So as we don't require this, we will delete this. This is so we don't want. So we'll delete it. Okay, and then we'll make initially s as equal to 0, r equal to 1. Okay. Then okay, so we have used three combinations of input, that is the 0, s is equal to 0, r is equal to 1, s is equal to 1, r is equal to 0, and s is equal to 1, r is equal to 1. Okay, so all these combinations that we have used, and now let us check what will be output for all these. Okay, so let us save this. Where is the error? Okay. Okay, here we need to change this. Okay. So whenever S is equal to 0, R is equal to 0, Q is equal to 0, Q bar is equal to 1. Okay. Then for S is equal to 0, R is equal to 1, it will be in a reset condition. So Q is equal to 1 and Q bar is equal to 0. In a here S is equal to 1, R is equal to 0. Actually, what should happen here? It should be set, na? So I think our expression in a program that has been changed. Okay, so that we need to change. But okay, आता आपण इथे बघूयात जे काही आपण केलं त्याप्रमाणे S equal to 0 आहे, R equal S is equal to 1 आहे, R equal to 0 आहे, Q is equal to 0, Q bar is equal to 1, and here for both these conditions there should be okay. Let me check this code. Actually, Okay. So here, as we have not initialized output values, so here it is showing uninitialized for q and q bar. But if you can see here, when s is equal to 0 and r is equal to 1, in that case, it will be in a reset condition. So output will be equal to 0. So q will be equal to 0 and q bar that is equal to 1. When s is equal to 1 and r is equal to 0, so it will be in a set condition. So q is equal to 1 and q bar that is equal to 0. And when both s and r is equal to 1, so it will be in a which condition? In a forbidden condition. And q and q bar that are equal to 1. So here you can check this, that both q and q bar is equal to 1, but that is not a good state. Okay, so we don't want this condition. So mostly we avoid this condition, that whenever both s and r that are equal to 1. Okay, so when we just use SR latch only for the condition when these are two values that are of the opposite logic level. पण आपण दोन्ही एकाच लॉजिक लेवलचं असताना मोस्टली हे वापरत नाही SR लॅच. ओके, कारण आपल्याला ही कंडिशन मिळते की ज्याच्यामध्ये क्यू आणि क्यू बार that are both are equal to 1. Okay, and that is not the actual good condition. Okay, म्हणजे ऍक्च्युली प्रॅक्टिकली ते पॉसिबल नाहीये, म्हणजे ते असायला नाही पाहिजे, पण ते तसं होतं म्हणून आपण तो वापरत नाही. ठीक आहे. सो दिस इज अ SR latch using NAND gates. Okay, so what was wrong here actually? I didn't use not here. Okay, आणि त्याच्यामुळे आपलं आउटपुट रॉंग येत होतं. ओके, दिस शुड बी ऍक्च्युली क्यू बार NAND S bar and Q NAND R bar. Okay, so त्यामुळे आपलं रॉंग कॅल्क येत होतं. Okay, but now we have modified it, we have corrected it, and this is the correct code for SR latch. ओके, पण याच्यामध्ये आता आपल्याला ही जर कंडिशन अवॉइड करायची आहे की वन बोथ एस आणि आर वन असतील, तर त्यावेळेस काय होतं की दोन्ही क्यू आणि क्यू बार आउटपुट दोन्ही हाय जातात. ते जर आपल्याला अवॉइड करायचं असेल तर आपल्याला काय करावं लागतं? क्लॉक सिग्नल यूज करावा लागतो. सो लेट अस हाव code for clocked SR flip flop. Okay, so we will have now one more code. So let us go in the implementation. We'll right click on this project, new source, VHDL model, and now we'll give the name to this as the SRF. Okay, so this is SR. Okay, SRFF. So SR flip flop, that is a clock flip flop. So next, now here input, that is port, that is the S, then R, then one more input, that is a clock, output Q, and Q bar I am just typing first and then I will assign. So here okay, now what I have chosen this as a input. Okay, in output. So let's go next. Okay, or you can change here this to buffer also. I'll change this. Okay, because we have already seen this code, so I'll just change to buffer. Now, can anybody tell me what is the clocked SR flip flop? काय असतं त्याच्यामध्ये clocked SR मध्ये? Okay, can you draw the diagram of clocked SR flip flop? Okay, just draw it and show it to me. Just okay, draw this diagram and on your video, make your video on and show your diagram to me. Or you can present that. काढलं का? Do it fast. Okay. Do this as a homework. Okay. Also try for the VHDL code for this SR flip-flop, and then we will discuss again on this in the next session. Okay. But don't just I'll stop recording now.